What's up, everybody? Justin with Bite Fight Angler. I'm out here on the water today, and it's about, I don't know, 12:30 now. It was a very short-lived bite. I got out here right at daylight, so I fished for about 5 hours or so. And the main thing that I found where I'm at is the fish were either on oyster beds or grass lines. So on the grass lines, I was throwing the straight shot weedless, so that way I wasn't getting hung up. And then also I was throwing the flicker fluke, the 3.5 inch flicker fluke. Those are the two baits that I was mainly using targeting the grass lines. And I also, since it's weedless, I was also throwing it over the oyster beds and kind of hopping it across. With the flicker fluke, I hooked up twice doing that, but other than that, really I didn't have any luck at all. And then the very first bite that I got today, the very first bite and the only fish I landed came on this wake bait in Violet Pearl. This is something that he doesn't really want his name put out there, but me and another guy are working on. He paints the baits, and I wanted to test it out and just see how this color would do and how this style did. And it was the very first and only fish that I caught was on this today. These hooks are super sticky. I'm not exactly sure what hooks those are. I can get all the details on that, but yeah, that was pretty much my day. Lost two on the flicker fluke. They might have been keeper reds. They were both reds. The one that I caught on the wake bait was 19.5. I'll have the video up for that. But I mean, my GoPro's dead, so all I have is him in the boat with the lure in his mouth. So I don't have any footage of fishing, but I just wanted to give y'all kind of a report. It is pretty windy. The wind's picking up. Storms were supposed to come in, but I think they pushed back till later this evening. But I just wanted to give y'all kind of a report of what happened with me today, and what to expect in the marsh, because I'm fishing pretty marshy type area. Oyster beds, you know, weedless, using weedless soft plastics or wake bait, something that you can go over the top of it. I caught all my fish on the incoming right at the very beginning. Once it got going, it was a really strong incoming tide, and it just kind of messed everything up. The grass is full of water now, so I mean, the fish are pretty spread out. So we were able to get them first thing this morning whenever the tide kind of switched and started doing the incoming. That was when we got everything, and now that it's like pretty close to getting close to high tide, it's kind of scattered them. So anyway, I hope if y'all went out today, y'all did great. And if you're getting ready to maybe go out tomorrow or in the future real soon, just know that, man, there's a lot of bait in the water right now. The grass lines I believe it's shrimp and glass minnows, and the mullet are just sitting on top of the oyster beds. So just be prepared. That's kind of going to give you a heads up on what you might want to think about bringing on your next trip. Just, you know, bring you something that you can throw over the top of the oyster beds to catch them right when, because they were really kind of hanging right on the edge of that oyster bed. And as soon as I brought that wake bait across it, or that flicker fluke across it, and it came off of the oyster bed, they slammed it immediately. So just a tip on how they're acting where I'm at right now. So hopefully that gives you a little help. Maybe they're acting like that where you're gonna go.